man to get the check. 100 band. All I need in life is 100 grand. Money count, I need another stack.
I've learned how to do all of them. Mixing, producing, engineering, recording, all of it has its, every single like facet has its own art, has its own world. Each and every single aspect of music is an entire world within itself. So respect to any mixer, producer. I think they need a lot more credit. Mixer, producer, A&R, any manager, any part of music. The guy who, the assistant who sets up the cables, like every single part matters equally. So for me, mixing, the recording, the producing, the writing, everything, literally every aspect, mostly out of necessity because I don't have a lot of producers that I'm surrounded with. I don't have a lot of writers. I don't have a lot of engineers that, that I really gel with. So out of necessity, I've taken on all of the roles. Being an artist and really songwriting, I was actually talking about this earlier today. It's just like, more for me nowadays is just like, I love the art of creating the music, creating the vibe, creating just the soundtrack to life. Like the lyrics have been huge for me lately. More of just focusing on lyrics, giving that story, sharing that story, making it clear, really where you're coming from emotionally, spiritually, just really getting lyrics across. So songwriting has been huge for me lately. That's just been what I'm on. As I get older, it's more of a feeling. It's not so much like, it's not so much as like the writing process and saying every little thing that you mean, as much as just like getting that feeling completely out of you. Because music is therapeutic for me now. Like just more just freestyling and then just kind of going off of that and just writing lyrics and really just capturing the feeling first before the lyrics come. As long as the feeling is right, the lyrics are the easiest part. It's just words. How do you feel? How do you describe what you're experiencing, or how do you describe what you saw, what you felt? Have you ever felt like that real giddy feeling, like where you just want to like scrunch up in a ball and just like you tickled as hell? Like, have you ever felt that?
Yeah.
Music. For me, it's just like, it's like that kid feeling. It's like, oh, this is so crazy. Oh, this is so, like, it's just like you, every time I make a song, like I hear artists say this all the time and I agree. It's like making a baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like when that song is done, like I listen to my songs. I actually can prove this if you pull up my MacBook. I listen to my songs after I make them around 100 times before I go back and mix them and all that. Like I'll cycle them, get in the car, I drive out. I'm a driver, I'm a sash, I'm a traveler. So I drive for hours, like in a day. I travel all over the place and I just listen to my song. I'll play one song all day. And that's one thing I've been loving about making music lately. It's just like I'm creating the soundtrack to my life. So I'll wake up early in the morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm immediately rolling out the bed. Don't even brush my teeth. My room be stinking, by the way. Don't even brush my teeth. Roll right over, go to the computer, load up Pro Tools, load up a beat, freestyle, just let out whatever feelings that my dreams may have given me or the day before, like just that feeling of right now. Like that's what I've been focused on my lyrics too, just like that feeling of right now. Like, and when I deliver those lyrics or deliver the flow or the energy, I listen to it all day because literally it's my day. Like that was today. It stamped that time. Like that was the emotion of, October 15th, 2016. Like this will never happen again. You will never have well, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm tweaking and this is like some alternative reality. Like seriously though, like there's never another day like today. So like I just let that energy flow. So the music for me has just been like everything, just everything. Daily soundtracks to life, bro. Love it. You already know my answer. All day. It's hard work. Hard work beats talent. I was talented when I first started rapping. I'm not gonna lie. So I used to think I was trash, but as I listen back, like I did have like a little bit of potential. So I'm gonna be honest. Like I kind of banked off that talent a lot more than I should have. Like, I feel like I would be a lot further in my career and my craft if I would have just decided to like dedicate myself to the hard work. Anytime that it's like life is weird for me. Like I do ups, it's like these ups and downs, and like I'll create music like at an extremely high rate, like 5 songs a week for 3 months in a row. So I make like, I'm not gonna do the math for that, but I'm just saying I'll make like 60 songs in a span of like 3 or 4 months, and then or like ideas, not so much full songs, but like just ideas. But like I'll make 60 tracks, and then it'll be 5, 6 months. I don't touch a microphone. I don't hear a beat. I don't care. I'm just out of it. And that's just because like I get these patient streaks where I feel like, oh, I'm gonna just wait it out instead of just kind of banking on my talent instead of just like getting right into work and just staying in the studio. Young Thug, I actually watched this interview lately, and he talked about how like he met Gucci and Gucci really took him under his belt. And what he did was just get in the studio every single day. Even when Gucci went to jail, he was in the studio every single day. And one thing, like Young Thug's one of my biggest like inspirations. Like he's a hero to me. Like seriously, like because I've watched his growth. Like I hated him when he first came out. I was not a big Young Thug fan, but he developed his craft over time. So he's the true testament of hard work beats talent. Because a lot of these artists are talented, but they're not working as hard as Thug or working as hard as, you know, somebody like Drake or working as hard as somebody like Kendrick or Cole. Like, you know, so it's just one of those things. Like hard work is always going to be talent for me just because I've seen what hard work can do, literally, for myself and for other artists that I look up to. 40, 40, 40. Call me. 40. Anyways, my bad. 40. Sorry. Anyways, I'm kidding. But no, 40 is my role model. Dude is literally why I make music the way I do. The aesthetic that I have is because of his ears. The way that man hears music is everything to me. There's so many different people I can name, but like him, Kanye, more like because Kanye just said like, fuck it, I'm about to do me like times 3,000. And like that's huge for me. You know what I'm saying? He's broken down so many barriers that were, you know, put up. Same with Hov, John Bellion. Man, this is hard. Young Thug, Jeffrey, my fault, Jeffrey. It's like all these people. But really, mainly, 40 is like my main man. Like that's my dude. So I just want to put that out there. Like the people behind the scenes are most of the time, a lot more important than what meets the eye on the front line. So that's why I always say 40, because that dude is in charge of a lot more than what people think. And that's all I'm gonna say there. My parents, for sure. I didn't want to do the cliche answer, but they always held me down. More than anybody, just because I never realized what the hell they was doing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I'm so young. I just want it now, want it right now. And just not understanding just the thoughts and the care and the love that went into most of their decisions, and how I went to private preschool, all the way up to private everything. So I don't know if y'all know about that, but that's some bread, and they really sacrificed a lot and put that on the line for me. So really, without them, I wouldn't have the mindset that I do, and I feel like the mindset of what I have is more important than anything else. It wasn't until I made this my reality that now I can put other people in a position to actually support some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's on me. So the support is coming, I know, because the support is coming from me now for me. You feel me? So yeah. There you go. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Fuck the interviews. Go ahead. I'm wild.
All right, so this is a little bit more of a personal question. But did you have to go through, were there any challenges or struggles to get to where you are now? And is music a way to help you speak what's going on in your mind?
It is now. I quit a lot. I quit music probably, 2015, I quit music probably once a week. So I'm fucking done. Oh man, let me make this new track. oh, fucking quit. This is garbage. I'm done. Just back and forth. Yeah, I hit a few rough patches in my life, but I mean, it's all. What is a bad day? At this point, what's a bad day? Like seriously, like every bad day is really just more than 2 or 3 bad experiences in one day, in one 24-hour set, or really like a 12-hour of wake time. If you have 3 or more bad situations or bad moments, you classify it as a bad day. But usually when you look back to those 3 bad moments were only bad because of the negative coloring that your mind gave them because of the melodrama I've been talking about. And because of the melodrama, you created an entire stigma over something. So that negative coloring now created something BS in your mind. But really that negative situation was really just your mind, and that negative situation usually taught you something or showed you something or moved you in a new direction. And then at the end of the day, that negative situation is probably one of the best things that could have happened to you. So what's a bad day? At this point is really what I'm saying. So for me, yeah, it's been some tough shit, but so everybody go through some tough times, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how do you learn from those situations is really what I'm at now. Like as soon as something bad happens to me, I get happy. I'm like excited. I'm like, oh shit, God trying to teach me something. That means I'm about to move to the next level. Like, let's go. Like I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even Sonic lose his ring sometimes, you know what I'm saying? As long as you keep going, you gonna win the level, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about that. I dropped some change at when I was getting some gas. Film this. This is some funny shit. It's filming. All right, no, really. We was driving and I dropped these coins out of my pocket. I was like, oh shit, I feel like Sonic. And you know, like Sonic. Dude, that is like the most like anticipated sound. Like it's so. That sound tweaks you. Hell yeah, we gonna start a track like that's some Lawrence shit. Shout out LA Dub Z, the homie. Shout out LA Dub Z. That's some shit you would do. Drop them rings for a fam before you drop some bars for me. Let's go. Say fuck it. Say fuck it. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at the camera for this. Say fuck it, bruh. It's not that hard. Like the best thing you can do for yourself is say, okay, everything that's going on in the world is what's going on in the world. The only thing that you can really worry about is what's going on in here. If you've ever noticed, if there's a lot of crazy shit going on in your mind, how do you know that there's a lot of crazy shit going on in your mind? Because you're the person listening to the noise that's going on in your mind, which means you are a conscious being. Which means if you're a conscious being, you have the ability to control that melodrama that you hear. If you control that melodrama, you're actually just living in a space of existence. And if you're existing, that means you have power. And if you have power, that means you can do anything. So if you really think about it, you stop worrying about the outside world and worry about what's inside and fix that and start there. That's my advice to you. Fuck it. Fuck the TV. Fuck the commercials. Fuck Instagram and them Instagram thoughts. I'm playing. But no, for real. Like just love yourself, bro. Love yourself enough to say fuck it. Love yourself enough to say, hey, I love myself enough that I'm going to do what I love and what makes me happy. And just start there. Start there by saying, hey, I'm going to do what I love regardless of how it makes anybody else feel because it makes me happy. And if you can start there and that be pure, it will grow. And like in the Bible, what it says is your gift will make room for you. So it will put you in front of great people. So don't worry about it. Just start there, love yourself, do your thing.